Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Vampire Counts playthrough, guys, where unfortunately last time I did crash, so we had to redo the two battles very quickly, and we've come out slightly differently. I think we've actually come out slightly better than we did before, but that's why it's slightly different, guys. Very simple reason that I've had to refight the battles, annoyingly, so, you know, these things happen. Alright, we want to push out extra public order here. And here. Can I actually afford to tax here now? Yeah, we can afford to tax here for a bit. Yeah, not taxing there is a hugely gives us huge negatives. I can afford. Not taxing here is okay. We might need to send somebody to set up there. Obviously, we've got an army sitting here. We are suffering up here as well because of the eruption which did happen. Can we see it? There you go. Oh, we've had two volcanic eruptions. That's nasty. And obviously, lots of vampiric corruption, which is good. Whereas we don't have... Oh, no, we do have rampant corruption down here. We do have an army here we are potentially going to have to face off against very, very quickly. Do we have any decent regiments? Ooh, yes, I got those hex raves. Let's get rid of this guy because he's a pile of junk. Yeah, we'll get those hex wraiths in next turn. Chillgeists. Assuming Vidali don't attack me. I mean, they may well attack me. We'll see how this is going. What? Okay, the dwarves are suddenly vastly, vastly, vastly more powerful than me. Which they weren't before. That said, they are also dealing with the greenskins, so to get to me is not easy for them. I would like to bring an end to this war now. I have the territories I wanted. Now, I will push back if I need to try and force a peace treaty, but I've got the territories I've wanted. I've got a nice, easy defensive line here. So I'm actually going to try and offer a peace treaty to Vidali, and then we will push up here and we'll go to war with Kislev, because the Empire is at war with Kislev, and we want to try and keep the Empire on side. And a nice slice of their territory wouldn't be bad. I don't want to take the very northern territory affairs, but certainly getting some bits of their territory is not necessarily going to be a bad thing. Ooh. That's why I don't want to push too hard. I don't really want to be dealing with Norska, if I can avoid it. Oh wow, he's jumped behind me.
Vampire! What? This night. I grow impatient.
There we go. It's not ideal, but I want to up my army. I have insufficient funds. Right. Let's fix that. I apologise. I know I'm wasting the gold mine, but at the moment, being able to take on this army is more important. That is a nasty army. I am not looking forward to this fight. Do a cheeky save first.
Strike out.
Ah.
Kill them. Raise them.
Why did they run away? I'm not sure why they retreated. I have to fight this, guys. This is not going to be a pretty fight. This may even be a loss. We've got a lot of flankers here. So these guys are all my flankers. These guys are my line. These guys are going to be my main line to hit in. These guys are heavy armor piercing. My ranged, we're going to keep my flyers back. Their job is going to be to deal with their artillery as soon as we can. You know what? I'm just going to have a nice mixed front line. These guys over here. These guys are one mass force over here. So these guys are all charged. These guys are slightly more melee cav. You guys are going to sit over here. You guys can go on this flank as well. And you guys can back up. Okay. You can actually wait back, please. I don't want to get my lord hit instantly. Let's start getting some extra magic straight away. I'll same with you. You can pull back a bit. What we want to do is we want to pin them with this line, and we want to batter them with all of our flankers. Get my lord up here. You guys can start moving in. Mass charge into that unit while it's set up like that. Get all of these guys pushing forward. You can slam into there. Let's pop a debuff there. Curse of Age is there. And let's throw a heal out on some of these guys because they are already beginning to suffer. Let's chuck some zombies in there. I don't want them on the Dragonback Slayers. Oh, these guys are too... straight through them. Pull these guys straight out. Let's keep the pressure on here. Keep throwing some heals out. You guys can damn break out. You guys can slam down into here, please. You guys can pull back up here to try and support. Heal on that unit. Pop another Curse of Ages down. Let's pop some Zeds in to support. These guys can charge it. We're beginning to break some of their units. Let's get some support down here. But you can stay up here. Where's their lord? Let's go for him. Don't know why I'm bothering casting magic at him. It's not like it'll work. Let's pop a heal on these guys. They are suffering. Let's send some support down here. You guys can batter up into there. That's perfect. You guys can come up and support the Hex Wraiths here. Let's buff myself up here. Let's chuck some more Zeds down there to support. Keep this pressure on here. Kill those slayers. Well, you're meant to be on him. You shouldn't be taking off.
Attack!
Who's lowest? Let's pull these guys out. You guys can push in. I've been not been paying enough attention to my cav there. You guys can all fold into them. Get back onto their lord. Stop leaving him. Oh no, you can stay on them. They're dead anyway.
We surpass the gas.
I'm annoyed by this guy. Manfred, stop being a big girly wuss.
Witness true power. Witness true power. My dominion over all. Suffer death.
Let's countercharge those longbeards. You can come up here against the Lord, against Thorgrim. I like these black chariots. Even if I forget about them, they do seem to last there. As you can tell, I'm not the best cavalry general, guys.
Attack the mortals.
Heal on them. We've lost one of my units of Vara, guys. It's my special unit. I do not want him to escape. Did we get the Lord? No. Come on, finish him. I mean, not that he will escape, he's already bounced back once, but killing him is satisfying. This army is going to need a few turns to build back up. Plus my lord heals by being in combat, so... How many buffs has he got at the moment? Oh, wow. Oh, is that everybody nearby as well? I didn't realise that. There we go. Pyrrhic victory. Possibly, but I'm happy with that victory because there was a very hard fight against some very solid dwarven troops. You know, it was not an easy fight, that is for sure. None of my guys did fantastically. Some of the dwarves got more kills, so... But it'll do. It'll do. Stops them getting behind me. That's probably my best unit, yeah. I know one of the black coaches is about. Let's take the replenishment.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
What?
Thy right is mine.
Oh, that is infuriating.
The true Volcast
I am the High King.
He's just gonna underway out of there.
Don't think
That's why I wanted to make sure he was dead, though. Oh, we might even have enough to start rebuilding this now. Do want that, but it is very expensive. I just want these, though, because these mortis engines are epic, because they buff everything around them. Gone down that one. Yeah, let's keep doing replenished troops here for Radus's army. Okay. How come I am suddenly vastly weak compared to everybody? I'm a bit confused by this. I've expanded. I'm more powerful. I have got rid of an army, to be fair. The other nice thing about being the vampire counts, though, is I can throw together armies fairly quickly. They're not necessarily good armies, but 3 or 4, 2 or 3 good, not throwaway armies, and you can have a fairly good force. So we're going to batter him. Then we're going to push down into Mount Squighorn as well, just to make sure they don't have an easy way through my territory. And start a bit of corruption spread.
Then go. I grow impatient.
Come on, let's finish him. Gonna water is dangerous. Lost 1 unit, 2 units.
Strike out. Come, impress me. To the shadows. My bloodline calls. Thine right is mine.
What do we want to go down next? Oh, we're already going down this, aren't we? Minus 16 leadership is actually very good. 40-meter range, debuff. That's not bad. I'm going to grab all of those, to be fair, before we start pushing up other trees. I'm a bit worried. If the Empire goes to war with me, I may be stuffed, guys. But I still have a non-aggression pact with them, so realistically I have at least 10 turns grace before they ever go to war with me. Or I believe I still have a non-aggression pact with them. Let's double check that next turn. I'm a bit surprised the Empire's doing as well as it is, actually, because usually by this point they've been battered. They do confederate a lot quicker now because of the Norscan threat. Oh, we've regained another Right King there. May as well join him into here for now. Like 2 more of these guys back in. What's that other regiment's renown?
Sigmar's throne.
Ooh, a magic chariot, a mortis engine. So yeah, we've got to be one of my lords needs to reach level 30. But that's a really nice thing. Let's have a look. So, causes damage to everybody around it, replenishes hit points in the area, reduces speed. Oh, yeah.
What do you want?
I am the High King. I will... No!
So Squighorn's got a reasonable garrison. Grungy doesn't, but that doesn't mean I can't take them. I mean, I could potentially push forwards here, but I don't really want to. They are weak. But no. No, no, no,
I
no.
will alone.
That'll do nicely. What's the unholy lodestone do? Replenish hit points of combatants. That's still good. Mortis vigor. But it's not. So can I not recruit them? It requires a forbidden library. However, it's not quite as good as them. That's got 120 anti-infantry, 40 armor, 5,000 health. See, that's not an attacking thing. That's just a buffer. Whereas the mortis engine is both. Why is this one cheaper? Anyway. We want to end turn because I want to save some of that cash for the time being. Throw together armies as needed and when needed. We've got some good battlefields to pick corpses from. I do love that as another thing where you get really big battles as the vampires. You can pick up, you can build up your armies quickly. But for now, I can build another army if needs be, but I don't want to. I can throw together a couple of armies really quickly if I need. But right now, I'd prefer to try and hold at my current state. I'm gonna have to push for Dowie a bit more to break them, unfortunately, annoyingly, but needs must. I know I got rid of Ghost. We're keeping Radus for the time being. We will get Ghost back, but in fact I could probably afford to re-recruit him now, actually. But I'm in no rush. If I recruit him, I'm going to be gaining experience from him, so... Come on, take it! Ah, they never wait long enough. They are very nice, and they are melee cavalry. I do like melee cavalry. They have vanguard deployment as well. But no, we are saving for the Forbidden Library first.
The true Von Carstein.
He says while looking at global recruitment. Oh, I don't actually have... Ah! I hadn't realised we don't get global recruitment. That is definitely interesting. There is a way around that. Recruit a random lord. Recruit the 2 units I want, and then march him up.
Darkness comes.
They're fine with that setup. I know upping that is important, but I want to get that Forbidden Library built. I want to save for those buildings to get myself top tier. Long run, I know would be better. Yeah, the Empire's going to take all of that territory. The Empire is powerful at the moment, as are the dwarfs. But the dwarfs, you see, the Empire is far more of a threat. The thing probably protecting from the Empire is I do have that non-aggression pact, and they're busy fighting other people. And once they deal with Kislev, they will definitely have the Norskans to deal with, guys, and that's gonna hopefully keep them very, very busy. Means they're not gonna necessarily be too big a threat to me, simply because they're gonna be too busy fighting amongst themselves. So, well, not fighting amongst themselves, fighting incursions from the north to be able to go to war with me. There you go, let's swap you for Ghost. Oh, you get Terrorgeist. Oh. Oh, that allows recruitment of Varagolfs. Doesn't say it does on here. That's what I really want, though. And it allows access to other corpse carts, which is still useful. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. So the Empire, you see, it's weakening itself up here in these battles, and the corruption. See, this is the lovely thing about all my corruption, is all around me they are suffering, guys, from my corruption. My corruption is battling against some chaos corruption from the looks of it in some places, but no, by having to face me. Oh wow! So the orcs are potentially going to cause a peace treaty here because they've taken Squighorn. Oh, that's perfect time to push. Grungy we know is weak. Squighorn. The issue with Squighorn is if I take it and I don't force peace treaties is I'm going to be stuck right in the open. The benefit is it's a really good, solid defensive position because it gives me a lot of notice of any dwarven incursions. It also gives me a forward outpost I can build up to the absolute maximum level. It's a tricky one to decide. It is also a fair trek out of the way. We'll see if they're willing to go for peace.
I am the High King.
Come, impress me. Truly plain, thy right is mine.
No, I'm just going to get a couple of cheaper units to fill this up. No point in getting him, that's for sure. Oh wait, I only need one of these.
Death
Herp.
is only the beginning. Corpse master. Into the night.
So, greetings. All you survey are
They-
loyal
they-
to me,
they look
so I
annoyed at
advise
me.
caution with your next words.
I really want to get the peace back with them, but... Well, not peace, I want to get them friendly with me, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. That's good. That's very good. I hadn't realised all these income ones up here. I really should push down this tree a bit as well. Yeah, I need to push down every tree a bit more. The Empire is definitely weakening itself. Okay, now we've got that building. We're going to get both those buildings, to be fair. I'm still going to work on getting all my buildings built for obvious reasons. But then we do need to build up all of my settlements. I could really use a peace treaty with dwarves at the moment, simply to just rest on my laurels and have an episode, guys, a boring episode where we consolidate. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get a chance to take Kislev. I mean, I don't necessarily need to worry too much about the dwarves at the moment. I could always go for a peace treaty with the greenskins, though I could also batter into the greenskins to take some territory up here, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. It would potentially help get the dwarves a little, ever so slightly more on side. That said, I quite like the idea of the greenskins pushing back. Because they will help keep the Dowie in check.
I am the High King. I will heed.
Let's talk.
Is there anybody who will trade with me? Nope.
I grow impatient.
My cruelty knows no limit.
Extra corruption is always good, though we've got plenty of corruption there. You can see the corruption around the place compared to me. He is worrying, 'cause that's chaos corruption there as well. Why is my wall strength weak there? Anyway, guys, these are things to think about for next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I do hope that you have been enjoying this playthrough, guys. I need to think about what I'm going to do next. I'm going to push here a little bit. We could potentially take Squighorn, but then I'm not really going to advance any further down south. I don't really want to. My plan will be to build it up into a stronghold and a corruption spreader. I might... See, I'm not sure it's even worth me doing that. But we'll see anyway. I'm having a think. I don't have to attack it when I get down there. Thank you as always for watching. Please feel free to comment in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There are links to my Discord in my comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time, guys.